Hi everyone, welcome back to Faewood Mead, or welcome to Faewood Mead. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I recently have unpacked some meads in this shed, you know, kind of like going through what I have in my boxes that have been stacked in a corner for years. Came across some things here that were very questionable when I bottled them. And when I had last tasted them, which was probably around the 6-month mark after I made them, possibly a year, but not quite sure. This is the ginger peach. Look at all this. I bottled this November 2nd, 2021. This was back, I think, before I was stabilizing, I do believe, so I most certainly wasn't using any fining agents or much balancing at that time either. I don't think. I might have been stabilizing by then, but not balancing or anything else. I remember the flavor not being balanced. This I did not film, and this is just an orange blossom mead. I said dry mead, so I don't know, it might have been at like 1.010 or something. Bottled this August 22nd, 2021. This is 12%, this is 13. And then of course the elderberry boucher 52222, semi-sweet 9%. Now you watched me try this with Noel some time ago. I haven't opened any of these in a very, very long time. And there is that theory that a lot of people stand behind where age will make your mead better. Whatever wrong happens, if your mead does not taste good the first couple of months or even the first year, heck, just give it more time. Just give it a couple more years and it'll be right as rain. Okay, so here we go. I've got 2 from 2021, 1 from 2022. It is now January 2025. Does age really work like that? Will age fix these meads? Now y'all might remember the ginger peach and the elderberry, the trad. This was a mead that I made just cause I remember making this in the Richmond house. So this old. And I remember opening a bottle some months, like a few months later, and it smelled like tooties. Smelled a little farty, which is wild because I remember when I was making it, and I think when I back sweetened, I was really impressed by the smell. I think the flavor was actually really nice. Of course, I had just freshly back sweetened. Let's try this out. I still have a few bottles of these actually. I think this might be the last ginger peach. Well, it doesn't smell like tooties anymore, so age fixed that aspect. Whew. Hot. Now, I did use nutrients for this. I did have a nutrient schedule. I do get the orange blossom on the nose, which is nice, but you can tell that it's dry just from the aroma. All right, let's taste this thing. Not bad, actually. For this one, I'd say the age test did work. It's really not bad. No more tooties. It's a little dry for my taste. Some other people might really like it. No glaring faults at this point. The honey comes through very well. This is pretty decent. Damn, okay. I have these sitting around because I tried it and I didn't like it. Because something was weird. First mead. Age test passed. It did get better with age. It's an old mead though. I'd rather not have to let mead sit for a couple of years before it's good. That's not ideal. I think bottle shock only lasts about a month. Depending on how high the ABV is, it takes a little more or less time for it to settle in and fully find itself. It doesn't mean that it can't taste good when it's young. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. I would actually give this to people now. I haven't given any of it away because it was not good. All right. Next up, I'm waiting for this ginger peach. That's gonna be last. The elderberry boucher. I just want to try it again, you know? Has this been fixed? I doubt it. I don't think this one's gonna pass the test. Imbalance of flavor. I think that was the primary problem here. This is not the ideal bottle to put a frickin' cork into. Why I did that, I don't know. I don't know. What did I do? Because now it's all inflamed in there. Not recommended. We'll see if I can even get this one open. Oh, it's coming. Whew. All right. Smells nice. Super fruit, like the nose is really nice on this one actually. I mean, it's very strong, but you get the caramelized honey and all the that super berry scent is coming through. It almost has like a molasses type note. All right, let's try it. That's the real thing here. How does this taste now? Because I have not liked it so far. It is better, actually, but fixed, no. It has like a raisiny flavor. It's still very bitter. It's just too strong. It's too strong. It's very rich, but not in the best way. I don't know. It's too earthy. It's too like when you first taste it, it's like kind of nice because you get this like bright sort of berry note, and then it just goes downhill. I'm gonna say, in a way, this is better than it was. However, this video is, will age fix my mead? Not necessarily does it make it better. Age should not fix this mead. I don't think this one's fixable. What am I doing? I don't even want any more of it. This, my friends, is cast iron fodder. That's what I call it. I clean my cast iron. It's a really good way to do it, you know? Yeah, I feel like usually you scrub it out, right? You kind of clean off your cast iron water, whatever, and then you oil it. If you cook what's in your cast, like you put it on low heat, whatever, kind of simmer some like mead, some dead mead or wine in there, and then you don't have to oil it. You just kind of lightly scrub it out, and it's good. It's nice and dark. I have not been oiling my cast iron. I've just been cooking my dead beverages in it, and it's great. So another use for your meads that you might not be a big fan of. All right, last mead. I certainly have more meads tucked away, so maybe I'll do another one of these videos, especially since I don't know when I'm gonna have a bunch more like making of content, recipe creation content. I have to catch up. I have some really good ideas though. Here it goes. I have a feeling this is also going to be cast iron fodder. Hang on. The aroma is interesting. It does have a peach aroma. There is peach and ginger. It's present. Whether or not I like what I'm smelling is a different thing. It almost smells like a flower base, like a dandelion mead or something. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous, actually. I don't know how this is gonna go. This one was definitely not one of my favorites. Okay, not bad. Not very exciting. Earthy, and it's not very rounded. It's also definitely probably mostly from how I made this. The recipe just wasn't very good. I remember the ginger being very strong, and it has mellowed out a lot. Age definitely made it better. It didn't fix it. Maybe the title of this video is not fair at all. I don't know, because in all three cases, age has helped. I mean, they've all been sitting anywhere from like 2 to 3 years. Age has helped. Didn't fix them, but then again, maybe they're just not fixable. I will say though, the last time I did a first meads video, those were a couple of years old, like same age as these, and they were not fixed and they were not better. I'm gonna say that. So if you're making mead and it tastes like rocket fuel, do not depend on this to help you, because it won't help rocket fuel. I know that for a fact, okay? I'm not eating my words right now. Time has overall helped. It has benefited these meads. Do I still want to drink this? No. The orange blossom though took me by surprise. This one, out of these three, this one is drinkable. It improved. It was fixed. Even though there's a little bit of heat in there because it's drier, it's still quite nice. Not my vibe. I'm not the biggest fan of like dry style, but a lot of people are. A lot of people really like the dry stuff. I don't know, it worked. There's no video on it, but it's just a trad. Like, you just watch how to make a trad and you use whatever honey you want, you know, and you back sweeten to whatever extent you want. But these two, time assisted, the flavors aren't as strong, like not as overwhelming. They've settled, because that is something that will happen, is things settle. So if you do have a mead where like maybe you have an overpowering oak flavor or cinnamon or something like that, just give it a little bit more time. Maybe like another 6 months or a year. I don't know, for those of you who watch this, I hope that you enjoyed it. I know tasting videos don't get a whole lot of views, but you know what? I need more content. And this is fun for me to make, just reflecting back. And it is helpful to do these kinds of tests, right? So I encourage you at home, if you've made a mead, save a couple bottles, put them away, and try them a couple years down the line, because it is really interesting to see like how things change. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Let me know, has age fixed any of your meads? And thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe. There's the ladybug. Ladybugs, I don't know why you're in here in the winter. Help me get back in good graces with the algorithm. I have been gone for too long. It don't like me anymore. Anyways, bye, bye-bye.